Interestingly, this might change actually in the last 6 months or so, but originally, I'm looking at this maybe a year or so ago, CMPs didn't really exist in the CTV world. So that has been a focus for sellers trying to figure out how that's going to work from a user experience standpoint. What do you need to ask your user to do so you get the information that you need to be privacy compliant? So that's the kind of question that's going on at the moment in terms of GDPR. That's obviously it's quite UK focused. From a data standpoint and identity standpoint, the beautiful thing is that CTV is future proof. There's no cookies anyway. So really, from the other standpoint, it's just the first party data and talking to your SSP about that first party data strategy.
Yeah, and you mentioned earlier, I would say most of that data is what we call deterministic, right? It's based on the login. Right. And so obviously when that consumer is logging in, and that's all, from a consumer perspective, we don't always do the reading, but ultimately it's up to us as vendors, our platforms owners, to make sure that the consumer understand what they're doing by signing up. But the content is there. Again, going back to Netflix, the content is there. I know Netflix is not ad supported at the moment. Will it ever? Do you think, Rebecca? Do you think it will? I don't know. But if that person, right, that's what I was saying. Like, oh, that would be really interesting. But if that person signed up to stream or borrowing those logins to stream, most likely is because they've given some consent. So that's a great way to put it, Rebecca.